Hi, I'm Donny Moore. I'm an associate producer for EA Sports, probably better known as the Ratings Czar.
Since '99, every single NFL rookie has gone through you. Talk a little about the ratings process and, first of all, how that's expanded over the years.
Well, yeah, I mean, we go back to the PS2 and the PlayStation days. You were talking about, 5 or 10 ratings, and all 5 or 10 of those ratings determine how everybody played on the field. If you think about it, that's not a lot of variation. It's a lot of the same stuff. So a big thing for us back over the years, and we've done it almost each cycle from the PS2 to the PS3 to the PS4 and Xbox Ones and Xbox 360s, is we've expanded the number of data points that we can look at that make up the player. So now, for example, we used to just have a throw accuracy rating. So at all levels of the field, whether it be a 2-yard screen or a 57-yard bomb, we were using the 1 rating. So what we did for Madden PS3 and Xbox 360, we expanded that into 3 different accuracy ratings. So now it's based on 0 to 10 yards is short accuracy, 10 to 20 is medium accuracy, and then 20 yards and deeper is deep accuracy. Because we found that some quarterbacks excel in certain situations and not in others, and we weren't able to replicate that with just 1 rating.
When it comes to Madden NFL 16, you guys are adding a lot of new features, the ability to go high, to be aggressive against the ball. How does that impact the ratings aspect of the game?
Oh, well, what we did this year to determine the 3 new traits for our new mode, our new gameplay feature. We have a attacking type of way to go up and get the ball. We call that our high point trait. We have a possession type of trait, which they're more likely to secure the ball and not have a drop or something. They're not trying to get extra yards. They want to just catch the ball. And we have a receiving after catch trait. So those guys are the guys that are looking to catch and go and turn. Sometimes they might drop as a result, but they'll also, that's the best way to keep a guy in motion and get him upfield. So how we came up with those numbers, myself and my assistant Dustin, who we call him the equipment czar, because he's sort of like my equivalent for the player equipment. Everything you see player equipment, he to a T makes sure we get it exactly right. And he and I both tag teamed the entire league, all receivers and all tight ends, and we charted every single one of their catches this year as one of the 3 types of catches. And as a result, we could see how of all of your total catches, what percentage were high point catches, were receiving after rat catches, and the possession catches. And then we tagged each receiver and tight end based on that data from the 2014 season.
There are also some new abilities for the quarterback this year when he's scrambling around, new ways to throw. Does that impact the quarterback ratings, and how deep is the quarterback rating versus other players?
Well, I mean, I would say this about the quarterback. They have a lot of ratings that are just specific to them. Like, it doesn't matter what a tight end's play action rating is. It doesn't. I mean, unless you substitute them in for some sort of throw in some trick situation or whatnot. We're not rating people like that because these guys don't do those types of things. We're trying to keep it real in the sense of we want the real plays in the game. We want the players who are good at certain situations and not at others. We want to make sure that is absolutely captured in the game. Strengths and weaknesses. I mean, that's the most important thing that I feel like I have to do. I have to represent each player. Whatever people love about him and whatever he's known as good, that has to be represented in Madden, and I always make sure that's the case. Weaknesses on the same token, I want to make sure that's represented as well. We're not over the years, I think we've gotten less nice about, he's a receiver, so, you can't be too harsh on him. We want to reflect that, hey, you're catching traffic. If you're bad in it, we want to make sure that you're having, no success in those situations.
You guys are doing something brand new this year when it comes to speed. Talk a little about how speed will be forever impacted the moment you get older.
That's a big thing we're doing this year for Madden 16, and I've taken heat internally. Every single player in the league is going to probably at some point just say that's total BS. But to be honest, it came across. I've always wanted to do this, and we've always done this to some degree. But it was always when it was over the top noticeable, like when a guy would get cut from a team, an 8-year veteran running back would get cut from a team and he's having trouble. Well, let's lower some points here. I mean, he's been around here 8 years, he's having trouble, there's got to be reasons. So we would lower speed ratings or things like that. We've completely gone away from that, and now what we're doing is we have age-adjusted speed and acceleration ratings. And what that is every single year you've been in the league, you'll be subtracting 0.02 off of your 40-year pro day, or your fastest 40-year pro day time, and we'll be subtracting 0.01 off of your acceleration, your 10-yard split from your 40. So the 2015 draft class, they're the lucky ones this year. They're going to be 100% of their speed because it's the most recent. The 2014 class, they're going to lose that 0.02. 2013, so forth and so on. So the example I like to use, former player, great, probably future Hall of Famer, Champ Bailey, I think he's now out of the league, he ran a 4.28 in 1999. I would be shocked. I mean, if Champ would run it, I would be the first to say I'm dead wrong about it, but I don't think he's running a 4.28 now. He'd be running, if he was still in Madden, he'd be running a 4.58. Over the 15 years that he's been in the league, he would have suffered basically about 0.30 loss to his 40 time. So the reasons that we went to the system, not only we've always sort of had the philosophy of like, look, players aren't getting faster as you get older. I'm not getting faster. And yeah, they're professional athletes, but they're also taking a pounding. Year after year, they're training almost every day. That takes a toll on your darn body. You know, I mean, there's just no doubt about it. And the veteran combine this year was, I mean, it absolutely cemented it in my mind that we need to be doing this. We're almost foolish for just keeping 12-year veterans within 1 point of their 22-year-old speed. 34-year-olds are not running as fast as you when you were 22. That's just not happening. And the veteran combine, we saw Felix Jones, Michael Bush, a couple guys that Felix Jones ran in the 4.4s back when he was a rookie, probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, and he ended up running in the 4.8, 4.9 range at his pro day in the veteran pro day. So and to do the quick math, that's a much bigger loss of speed in terms of what we're doing to players in the game.